नमस्ते, मेरा नाम योशी मिनिंग हो. जापान को NPO आशा को प्रेजेंट हूँ. I'm a public health and health business expert in Japan, and I have been working in Nepal for more than 7 years, especially in the field of primary health care in remote areas. My organization ASA was established in 2015, right after the earthquake of Nepal. We started our activities after the earthquake, and for the first moment we conducted a health camp, but we found that for the remote areas it is very important to have a healthcare system to assure the access to healthcare for everybody in the community. And currently we are working in several municipalities to enhance the access to healthcare by using digital technology. We have two programs in Riku Tamakoshi Rural Municipality. And the first one is we will establish a digitalized primary healthcare program. We will employ so-called community health workers, like they are full-time workers, and we will provide them trainings and also like regular training also, and then like we will ask them to make home visits to pregnant women and infants and patients with chronic disease. Also to support the community health workers who are not health professionals, we will provide a mobile app, so-called ASA Connect, to support their knowledge, medical knowledge. In ASA Connect, by using ASA Connect, the community health workers can interview to the patient regarding the protocols defined by global or national authority, and also like they can provide health education throughout the app by just showing the health education materials that is available in the app. Like the community health workers can easily educate the patient. In addition, by interviewing to the patient by using app, the community health workers will know like who are the risk patients, because the protocol detects any patient who is in risk. And the second program is health education at middle schools. We will provide series of health education sessions in middle schools. One is lecture and one is practical sessions. We will provide a lecture consists of slides and videos and handbook made from Japanese health professionals, and in addition to that, we will provide practical training also, so that the students can practice whatever skills they learn in the lecture session into the practice. So in that way, we will try to enhance the health literacy of the citizens within the rural community. The motivation to work on these programs is like people in the remote area has very limited access to healthcare, and sometimes they don't have enough health literacy to protect themselves. We consider that those situation is not equitable for people. They're just simply because they live there. But we believe the rights to be healthy is right should be protected for everybody. We call this right to be healthy as a basic health right. This is our purpose of this organization, and we want to seek that in Riku Tamakoshi Rural Municipality. Right. The challenges of a project regarding health, digital health, is like Nepal. Currently, the rules of health information is not that detailed. Like they are in now like developing stage. Like it's actually same in Japan, but due to like those how can I say uncertainty how to deal with the data, we might face some problems at this moment, and that's one thing. And the second thing is how to use the data is not clarified. Like there's no consensus among the world. So we have to define from scratch how to use the data for public health purposes, and with discussion with public health professionals or administration of the municipalities and any stakeholders to make some consensus. It is a very difficult process because people have different interests, but we have to design our database or the way we get the data based on what we want to get from the data. So that is very big challenge, but we will continue the discussion with all the stakeholders we face. Yeah, like working in the primary healthcare in Nepal, we found that the local professionals and local female community health volunteers are doing very good job, and they are working very hard. But one thing is that like they are a bit fragmented because of the geographic conditions or like lack of health information. It is very difficult to connect where the mobile is not available with similar places. So like that is actually like what we want to do. But if we can connect dots between like the health professionals and local health workers, I believe like we can enhance the primary health care. For us, ASA, the first principle is not push what we want to do to the people, to local people. If we push like something what we think good, sometimes like that is not good for the people in the local context. So what we want to focus is we want to find anyone who knows about local, who are familiar with local people. In that way, we can see how we can know what is the philosophy that the local people want to keep, or their behavior or religion, like anything. So we always try to find a partner who is very familiar with the local community, at the same time who agree with our concept to enhance the primary health care. We have been working in like 3 areas at this moment in this current project, but all of our partners are the local NGO who have done like so many things in the local community, and also like totally agrees with our concept of digital health. And the way how we met Ganesh Unjam Foundation is that the Ganesh Unjam Foundation's like one of the directors of Ganesh Unjam Foundation is Mr. Ganesh Lama. He has strong network among Japanese people, and one of my friends introduced me to him 7 years back. And he has continuously given us advice or like support in Nepal, and then like we continue like the conversation all the time, and then we found that we could have some project in Riku Tamakoshi rural municipality where Ganesh Unjam Foundation is doing a lot of projects. First of all, like most of the government, like local government officials, make so much effort, so many efforts on like improvement of their own community. So they almost all the time like they are willing to sit with us and have a discussion. So, but since our project is a little bit complex, and so it takes some time to explain in a good manner to make them understand what we exactly want to do and what exactly we want to seek. Because if we talk about like digital health, people sometimes think like that is just a matter of data, but we are not like that. We want to enhance the healthcare system itself, healthcare services itself, but we have to explain how it works like in the real field. That is actually challenging because we have not implemented it in other areas. But otherwise, once we have a good conversation with them, they are always supportive to us. Like most of the finance, expense of our organization is covered by grants from Japan. We are applying to Japanese grants, mostly private grants, private funding, and they support us for our project. And also, like we Japanese member, like we ASA Japan member, are all volunteers, so we don't cost any employment fee. So in that way, like we reduce the cost to minimum, and also like we get raise some funds from Japan. After conducting a health camp in Nepal in 2015, right after the earthquake, we found that the access to healthcare is very important and much more important than like one single healthcare. So we want to do something to enhance healthcare access. At the same time, we want to make it sustainable and affordable for the people. And if we put all of the words, it's like affordable and sustainable healthcare access. Its acronym is ASA. At the same time, of course, like ASA is Nepali in hope in Nepali. So we believe these words expresses like the best what we want to do and what we want to be.
विगतको दण्डकालमा भएको दण्डकालमा चाहिँ दुईजना दाजुभाइले ज्यान गुमाउनु भयो। उहाँहरुकै नामबाट चाहिँ अब केही गरौँ, केही गरेर उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ उहाँहरु बितेर गए पनि उहाँहरुको आत्माको शान्तिको लागि र हाम्रो नि मनमा चाहिँ शान्ति मिलोस् भनेर एउटा चाहिँ सामाजिक काम गर्दै आको एउटा चाहिँ सामाजिक संस्था हो त्यो। दण्डको घटनामा जो टुरा भए, बाबुआमा मारेर टुरा भए, त्यो टुरा भएको बच्चाहरुलाई चाहिँ जस्तो हाम्रो पनि त्यस्तै हालत थियो, हाम्रो दाजुभाइका छोराछोरीको त्यस्तै कारणले दुःख पाइराखेका होलान् भनेर एकदम दुःख र दण्डकालमा चाहिँ त्यो घटनामा परेका बालबालिकाहरू दण्डको घटनामा चाहिँ मारिएकाका छोराछोरीहरू दुवै तर्फको यो भन्ने छैन। दण्ड भनेपछि दुवै पक्षबाट दण्डमा घटेका घटनामा पीडित भएको बालबालिकाहरूलाई चाहिँ ल्याएर पढाउने, ल्याएर यहाँ शिक्षा दीक्षा दिने, बस्ने खाने त्यो सबै हामीले गर्दै आएको थियौं र कति जना त 12 पास गरेर विदेश पनि गइसक्नु भएको छ। त्यसपछि भूकम्प आयो। भूकम्प आउनु भन्दा पहिला पनि हामीले चाहिँ धेरैवटा स्कुलहरू बनाएको थियौं। अनि भूकम्प आयो। भूकम्पपछि पनि हामीले धेरैवटा स्कुलहरू बनायौं। जस्तो खाद्य सामग्रीहरू, पाल, टेनहरू हामीले चाहिँ विभिन्न ठाउँमा चाहिँ पुर्यायौं। त्यसरी चाहिँ हामीले एउटा चाहिँ सामाजिक काम गर्दै आएको थियौं। यो प्रोजेक्ट चाहिँ कस्तो भने हामी आफैले म आफ्नै पनि कुनै पनि पहिलादेखिको चाहिँ रोगको डाटा हामीसँग कुनै पनि रिपोर्टहरू चाहिँ सुरक्षित राख्न सकेको छैनौं के। त्यसकारणले गर्दाखेरि अहिले यो प्रोजेक्ट चाहिँ यो दाङमा चलिरहेको थियो। म त्यहाँ गएर हेरे पनि र यो चाहिँ पछिल्लो उसमा चाहिँ म त्यहाँ गएर हेरे पनि कस्तो कस्तो काम हुँदो रहेछ, के हुँदो रहेछ भनेर गए पनि यो प्रोजेक्ट त्यहाँ छ भन्ने कुरा मलाई थाहा थियो। त्यही भएर टोकियो जाँदा यो सिसाङ र ताकाको साङसँग टोकियोमा एउटा मिटिङ बसेर हाम्रो संस्थाले चाहिँ यो गर्छ। हाम्रो गाउँमा हाम्रो ठाउँमा पनि चाहिँ यो प्रविधि पुर्याउनु पर्यो। कि त त्यहाँ दुर्गम छ, काठमाडौँको नजिक हो तर पनि त दुर्गम जस्तो त्यस्तो छ भन्ने त्यहाँ कुरा भयो। कुरा हुँदाखेरि तपाईं अब हाम्रो यो फाउन्डेसन छ यसबाट काम गर्नु पर्यो भन्दाखेरि उहाँहरूले फाउन्डेसनले के गरेको छ त भनेर सबै सोध्नु भयो। सोध्दाखेरि हाम्रो फाउन्डेसनले चाहिँ यो काम गरेको भनेर फाउन्डेसनकै फेसबुक पेजबाट उहाँहरूले चाहिँ सबै हेर्नु भयो। हेरेपछि ल ठीक छ हामी चाहिँ कुरा राख्छौं भन्ने कुरा भयो। त्यहाँपछि म फर्केर आएँ नेपाल। आइसकेपछि चाहिँ ल तिम्रो संस्था अब कस्तो हो के हो, हामी चाहिँ नेपाल आउँदै छु, आएर एग्रिमेन्ट गर्न सकिन्छ है भन्ने जानकार भयो। त्यो भइसकेपछि अनि ल ठिकै छ भन्ने भयो। हामी अनि त्यसपछि त्यो जानकारी दिएपछि 15 दिन 20 दिनपछि उहाँहरू पनि आउनुभयो र अस्ति रामेछाप गएर सबै त्यहाँ पनि अब हेर्ने रामेछाप लिखु तामाकोशी त्यहाँ पनि पुग्यौँ हामी। अब त्यो चाहिँ के हो, त्यसले के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो चाहिँ जस्तो अब गाउँघरमा यति दर्दनाक हुन्छ नि, मान्छेहरू कोही सुत्केरी घरमै अब बिजोग भएर बसेको हुन्छ, कोहीको पाठेघर झरेर त्यस्तै हुन्छ, कोहीको अब धेरै चाहिँ हाम्रो यो संस्थाले चाहिँ के गर्छ भने आशा र हाम्रो यो भनौँ फाउन्डेसनले सुत्केरी गर्भवती महिलालाई एकदम धेरै प्राथमिकता दिन्छ। बच्चा, सुत्केरी र गर्भवतीलाई धेरै नै चाहिँ उहाँहरूलाई अरू त अब एक ठाउँमा छँदैछ। धेरै उची बालबालिका अकालमा नमरुन् र अकालमा आमा पनि गर्भवती महिलाको नि मृत्यु नहोस् भन्ने खालको एउटा चाहिँ यो काम हो यो। त्यही भएर अब हाम्रो संस्थाले र आशाले चाहिँ सबै डाटाहरू यो गाउँमा कस्तो जस्तो एउटा पालिका एउटा ओडाको कुरा गरौँ, त्यो ओडामा कतिजना सुत्केरी हुनेछन्, कतिजना सुत्केरी भएको छ, कतिजना त्यहाँ चाहिँ बिरामी छ, कुन रोगको बिरामी जस्तो प्रेसरको, सुगरको, कुन रोगी एउटा ओडामा कुन रोगी कति छ भन्ने कुरा त्यो डाटा निकाल्छ। त्यो डाटा निकालेर चाहिँ त्यो डाटा फेरि अरूसँग हुँदैन, पालिकामा हुन्छ, ओडामा हुन्छ र हाम्रो संस्थासँग हुन्छ के त्यो बिरामीको डाटा चाहिँ। अनि त्यो डाटा निकालिसकेपछि हामीले पहिली ओडालाई दिन्छौँ हामी। यो बिरामी मुटुको रोगी यतिजना छ, प्रेसरको रोगी यतिजना छ, गर्भवती यतिजना छ र बच्चा पाएको यतिजना छ भनेर चाहिँ सबै डाटा हामीले निकालेर ओडाकै समन्वयनमा त्यो चाहिँ निकालेर प्रत्येक 7वटा ओडा छ, 7 वडामा हामीले चाहिँ त्यसरी काम गर्छौँ। बिरामीको डाटा निकाल्ने अनिखेर उसलाई चाहिँ के चाहिँ आवश्यक छ भनौँ न। अब कोही अब अस्ति हामीले त्यहाँनिर बिरामी हेर्दाखेरि यति बिजोग थियो, कति दिनदेखि नखाई मुख भुइँमा जोतेर बसेको। त्यो बिरामीलाई चाहिँ हामीले एउटा स्लाइन ढाँडे भन्ने ठाउँबाट होइन सिरिसेबाट चाहिँ डक्टरलाई बोलाएर एउटा स्लाइन र भिटामिनहरू लिएर आउनु भनेर बोलायौँ। के भएको पहिले प्रेसर हेर्नुपर्छ, सबै गर्नुपर्छ भनेर सबै हेरेर अहिले उहाँ खाना खाने हुनुभयो अरे के भनेपछि अलिकति चाहिँ त्यहाँनिर मान्छेलाई थाहा छैन के यो गर्दा के हुन्छ, यो त अब बुढो भयो यो भनेर एउटा कोठामा थुनेर राखेको हुन्छ नि। उसलाई के रोग लागेको त पहिले त रोग पत्ता लगाउनु पर्यो। त्यो रोग पत्ता लागेपछि उसलाई यो रोग रहेछ, उसलाई यो रोग रहेछ, यो औषधि चाहिन्छ भनेर चाहिँ गाउँमा त्यो रोगको बारेमा चाहिँ जानकार डाटा सङ्कलन गर्ने, कसलाई के रोग भनेर पछि ओडाले नि माग्न सजिलो हुन्छ नि। मेरो ओडामा यतिजना यस्तो बिरामी छ, यो औषधि मेरो ओडालाई चाहियो भनेर चाहिँ ओडा अध्यक्षले पनि माग गरेर माथिबाट त्यो औषधि चाहिँ लिएर जान सक्छ के। त्यो भएर चाहिँ यो चाहिँ जरुरी नि जस्तो देखेर मैले चाहिँ यो हाम्रो गाउँमा नि लानुपर्छ है भनेर चाहिँ लगेको हो। 2 वर्षमा सक्छौँ, अब तुरुन्तै भन्दा नि 15-20 दिनमा चाहिँ हामी अब त्यो दक्ष मान्छेहरू भनौँ न स्वास्थ्य सम्बन्धी थाहा भएकोहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले हेर्छौँ, इन्टरभ्यू लिन्छौँ। त्यो लिइसकेपछि तालिम दिएर 2 वर्षमा चाहिँ सक्ने भन्ने हाम्रो योजना छ। अब चाँडै सुरु हुन्छ। यो चाहिँ आशा र गणेश उज्जवल भुवन स्मृति प्रतिष्ठान मिलेर गर्ने हो। अब गाउँमा जस्तो तलब यता आशाले गर्छ भने हाम्रो चाहिँ भूमिका यहाँबाट जाने मान्छे खोज्ने। अब यो चाहिँ आशाले केही पैसा हाल्छ, केही पैसा हाम्रो संस्था फाउन्डेसनले हाल्छ त्यसरी चाहिँ हामीले चलाउने भन्ने हो। पहिला अब हामी एक्लैले नि चलाइराखेको थियौँ, अहिले आशासँग र काठमाडौँ युनिभर्सिटीसँग जोडिएको छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हामी सक्सेस नै हुन्छु भन्ने लाग्छ। अब यो चाहिँ 1 वर्षको 50 लाख जति हामीले चाहिँ अन्दाज गरेको छु खर्च हुन्छ भनेर। त्यसमध्ये केही फाउन्डेसनले हाल्छ, केही चाहिँ यो आशाले हाल्छ, आशा ग्रुप जापानले।